From rumors of a major, long-awaited villain being introduced in the Thunderbolts to finally getting an update on Deadpool 3's status, today's news roundup is one you've been waiting for a long time. So buckle up, grab some popcorn, and turn out the lights, because I'm going to give you all the lowdown and everything you need to know about the superhero movies coming your way in 2024. Excitement is building in the superhero universe as Sony's Madam Web takes center stage. With a star-studded ensemble cast and the expanding Spider-Man comics character roster, all eyes are on this film to see if it can help weave a cohesive shared universe. Dakota Johnson is set to lead the charge in the titular role, with a supporting cast that includes talents like Sydney Sweeney, Celeste O'Connor, and Tahar Rahim. While Sony has been keeping a tight lid on the specifics, we do have a nugget of information from a Variety interview with Sydney Sweeney, who confirmed her role as Julia Carpenter, also known as Spider-Woman. Julia Carpenter has a rich comic book history, initially appearing in Secret Wars #6 and later taking on the mantles of Arachne and Madam Web. Sweeney hints at something different, saying, "I think it's different from what people expect a superhero movie to be. The movie's unique approach and promising ensemble could just be the refreshing twist that superhero fans have been waiting for." Set to hit screens on February 16, 2024, Madam Web is certainly spinning up a web of excitement. The Hollywood strikes of recent times brought the bustling entertainment industry to an unexpected standstill, impacting several much-awaited projects. Among those significantly affected is the highly anticipated Deadpool 3, slated to be released May 3rd of next year, where Ryan Reynolds reprised his iconic role as the irreverent anti-hero Deadpool, alongside the return of Hugh Jackman as Wolverine after a hiatus exceeding half a decade. The production had gained considerable momentum, with filming nearly halfway completed when the sudden strike announcement brought everything to a sudden halt. Director Shawn Levy's recent hint at a possible delay in the release date has fueled concerns and speculations among eager fans. Deadpool 3 holds immense significance, as it marks the Marvel Cinematic Universe debut for both Ryan and Hugh, who were previously part of Fox Studios. Shawn Levy, at the helm of this project, envisions it as a grand gateway to the multiverse, potentially integrating X-Men, Fantastic Four, and more into the MCU. However, what adds to the concerns is the emerging rumor suggesting a delay in Deadpool 3's release due to alleged discrepancies in actors' compensation by Disney, the parent company of Marvel Studios. According to a scoop shared by MCM Culture, a reliable source on Instagram, there's talk about Disney being hesitant to provide fair compensation to the actors involved, causing potential delays. The report raises questions about whether this pertains to the leading cast or secondary actors. So it appears that negotiations between the parties involved will take some time to reach a mutually agreeable resolution. In the upcoming Venom 3, fans are eagerly awaiting Tom Hardy's return as Eddie Brock, but details about other returning cast members remain shrouded in mystery. One potential comeback could be Stephen Graham as Detective Patrick Mulligan, considering the intriguing developments in the previous film. Fans are also hoping to see Michelle Williams reprise her role as She-Venom, which would add an exciting dynamic to the story. Adding to the excitement is Juno Temple, famous for her role in Ted Lasso, who has enthusiastically shared that she's set to begin filming for Venom 3 very soon. It's a promising addition to the already intriguing cast. The only confirmed newcomer in the lineup is Chiwetel Ejiofor, known for his portrayal of Carl Mordo in Doctor Strange and its sequel. His involvement hints at potential connections to the larger Marvel universe, so he will definitely be one to keep an eye on, once the movies come out on the 11th of July next year. Marvel has been facing a tough stretch, struggling to wow their audience post-Avengers Endgame, and it appears the fans' discontent is persisting, especially with reports about alterations to Anthony Mackie-led projects, Captain America: Brave New World, and Ironheart. Dominique Thorne's introduction as a Marvel character in Black Panther: Wakanda Forever was met with disappointment from fans. Meanwhile, expectations for Mackie's solo venture were high, but whispers about a storyline just like the first Captain America film have dampened hopes further. Now, amidst the ongoing SAG-AFTRA strike causing delays in Hollywood projects, there's news about changes in store for Captain America: Brave New World and Ironheart. Marvel Updates on X shared an update stating that reshoots are planned for both projects once the strikes conclude, hinting at potential alterations to breathe new life into these anticipated releases. Of course, that naturally means that someone at the top isn't happy with how things are going, and with public opinion in general, so the July 26th release date may be getting pushed back further. According to insights from the MCU: The Reign of Marvel Studios book, Marvel Studios encountered a roadblock in featuring Kraven the Hunter in Spider-Man: No Way Home. Sony had made Kraven unavailable for this particular Spidey installment because he has his own release slated for the 30th of August next year. The writers, Chris McKenna and Eric Summers, had initially pitched Kraven as the film's antagonist, but learned of Sony's solo movie aspirations for the character. In the broader scheme of things, there's an upcoming Marvel movie within Sony's Spider-Man universe that's solely dedicated to Kraven the Hunter, with Aaron Taylor Johnson stepping into the role. Even Tom Holland shared some insights into the original plans for Spider-Man: No Way Home, hinting at a Kraven-centric storyline. Looking ahead, Spider-Man 4 is poised to continue Peter's story after the devastating events of No Way Home. His vulnerability and the need to return to basics are emphasized throughout a new Spider-Man suit. This sets the stage for Kraven the Hunter to emerge as a formidable adversary in Spider-Man 4. The groundwork is laid for a classic dark-toned Spider-Man adventure resonating with fans' long-standing desires for such a narrative. While Aaron Taylor Johnson's portrayal of Quicksilver in the MCU is known, Sony's decision to establish Kraven in a solo film first opens up intriguing possibilities for his appearance in the larger Marvel Cinematic Universe. Excitement is building as fans eagerly await the sequel to Joker, titled Joker: Folie à Deux, where Lady Gaga is set to star as Harley Quinn alongside Joaquin Phoenix reprising his role as Arthur Fleck. Recently, director Todd Phillips offered a glimpse of Phoenix's role in the upcoming film to be released on October 4th through a captivating image shared on Instagram. In this sneak peek, Phoenix as Arthur Fleck is captured in a quiet moment surrounded by a bustling crowd with vibrant umbrellas. The imagery portrays a unique ambiance, with matte colors and raindrops providing a glimpse of the movie's visual aesthetic without giving away plot details. Although the plot remains shrouded in secrecy, the title itself, Folie à Deux, hints at a shared madness between the characters, offering a glimpse into the mysterious narrative. Set in the infamous Arkham Asylum, this sequel promises an intriguing dive into the minds of these iconic characters. Fortunately, principal photography wrapped up before the SAG-AFTRA strike, ensuring smooth progress for the movie. Fans can look forward to this highly anticipated film without worrying about any delays. There's a fresh rumor swirling about Sentry, also known as Robert Reynolds, and his role in the much-anticipated Thunderbolts movie to be released on the 20th of December 2024. Word has it, according to the grapevine at Can We Get Some Toast, that Sentry will be joining Val's Thunderbolts team in the first 2 acts of the film, adding an electrifying twist. However, brace yourselves because something is set to tear him away from the team, setting the stage for an intense and captivating storyline. Plus, here's a cool tidbit: the rumor mill hints that Sentry is going to rock a costume true to his comic book roots, adding an authentic touch to the character on the big screen. For those unfamiliar, Sentry, Robert Reynolds, is no ordinary superhero. Created by the genius minds of Paul Jenkins and Jai Lee, this Marvel powerhouse possesses a colossal power equivalent to 1 million exploding suns. Superhuman strength, speed, durability, flight, and energy projection, a formidable arsenal, making him a powerhouse in the Marvel Universe. Fans often liken his abilities to Superman. But here's where it gets intriguing. Sentry is not just about brute strength. He grapples with a profound psychological struggle, battling dissociative identity disorder. Within his psyche lurks the Void, a dark alter ego embodying his deepest fears and destructive impulses, matching Sentry's power but channeling it malevolently. Whether this psychological complexity will play out in the film remains a mystery, but I would definitely love to see it expanded upon. Now, I know a lot of us were left with a bad taste in our mouth with how Across the Spider-Verse ended. Miles Morales, our Spider-Man, has a jaw-dropping encounter with an alternate version of himself from Earth 42. But it turns out that there is actually a big reason for why the film ended the way it did, and more importantly, what it means for Beyond the Spider-Verse. Writers Phil Lord and Chris Miller spilled the web on what's in store for the sequel. They hinted at a dynamic reminiscent of The Parent Trap between the two Miles Morales, implying an interesting twist in their relationship. Despite the brief interaction in the first movie, Earth 42's Miles is poised to play a significant role in the sequel. It was more about the alternate Miles. Basically, the thing that is now the very, very end of the movie was the bulk of the original concept, Miller told Empire magazine. Basically, that ended up becoming the second half of the movie, which then ended up becoming mostly the third movie. So, which release are you most excited for? Let me know in the comments.